Today we're making a potato dish. It tastes very rich, it tastes very creamy, but actually it's very healthy. As you know, I only cook healthy food. Everybody who's been to my restaurant, you try this dish. Usually I have it on Saturday lunch buffet, and since you ask, I have answered. Now is the recipe. It's extremely simple and using cheap ingredient, but it's very good for you. So it's a potato dish, and also you can use, today I used acorn squash, and I used potatoes. You can use sweet potato and regular potatoes. Make the dish interesting. Just make people keep guessing. So I used today potatoes. I used acorn squash. Basically, you just peel the acorn squash and I just cut it in half. Use the potato peeler and then spoon all the seeds and leave them on the side. You can toast them later for a snack. I cut them into 1/2 inch slice, toast them with some olive oil and bake them. So and you bake them in the same tray you're going to serve in. So that's first steps. Then the ingredient goes, and the other one in the sauce, we have artichoke heart. You have sun-dried tomato that's been marinated a little bit with lemon juice and a little bit hot water, just to get a little bit softer. And that's the ingredient. And then the sauce is water, garlic, lemon juice, tahini, and that's what adds the creaminess. And that's what you were asking me if I have cream. There's no cream. It's vegan, actually. It's gluten-free. Garlic, lemon juice, tahini, a little bit of pomegranate molasses, a little bit of chili pepper, or I use harissa just for color and taste. A little bit of turmeric. Turmeric is very good for inflammation, to prevent it. And then ginger, very good for your system. And lemon juice, and we already said lemon juice, and some salt. You bring that sauce to boil, and then turn it down, which we're going to go through this one, and we add the ingredient, and then we pour that hot sauce over our vegetables, and then you have your dish. So we basically, we have the sauce, it's the water, tahini, garlic, cumin, ginger, the turmeric, little bit of chili, little bit of pomegranate. Just you have to make the sauce really, it's very tasty, it's very intriguing. And you keep stirring it. If you don't, the tahini will separate and sometimes it will just clot. You want the sauce runny because if it's thick, tahini again, it will even burn, will make it very thick sauce. So we're just bringing it to warm, and when it boils, we're going to add the artichoke and we're going sun-dried tomato. They not only add flavors, but also they add color and textures. And then we're going to take the whole thing and put it over our potatoes. So now my sauce starts to boil, and as you see, it's really runny, which we want it this way. And we add the artichoke heart. We add the marinated sun-dried tomatoes. So we have our color, we have our texture. If you like, you can add capers to it too. Add a little bit more sour and more another ingredient, another taste. And now basically all what we're going to do, we're going to take it, bring it back to boil just to get the temperature up, and then put it over our potatoes. So we have our potatoes, and of course at your home put more potatoes. And like I said, you can use acorn squash, you can butternut squash, sweet potatoes and regular potatoes, baking potatoes. So you put the sauce, so you have your dish, and then for the finales, or then to add the nice textures and the wow factor, you have a toasted slivered almond, and so we add more texture to the dish. And if you have a nice rice dish, put them together and you have a wonderful, wonderful dinner. Enjoy it!